Shalom, shalom, to Brother Yahweh Shaphat, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in these scriptures. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you brothers and sisters also who are listening and learning. And today, man, I just want to I'm going to get on these women, and basically how you got to watch out for them. Hey, Satan can get on these women, man. They're the weaker vessel. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these women, they hold gold, whether they know it or not. Satan will use these women to knock you off your pivot. Satan will use these women to throw you the hell off, man. And you got to be, wise to the tricks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, understand and also that if you don't have a woman, it's because the Lord feel like there ain't no woman out there that's good enough for you. It's not that you're not good enough. The Lord is a jealous power, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is a jealous power. He's jealous over his men. And a lot of the times we might think a woman is suitable for us, man. And the Lord's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And, on top of everything, I need you to focus on your crown, keeping your crown, which is this knowledge. I need you to focus on getting through the straight gate. Hey, women will be a small thing even to us, even before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times, the Lord keep us away from these women as a way of protecting us, man. Because a lot of these women don't have good intentions for us or for any men that they date, for that matter, or, marry. Because sex is marriage, but that's another topic. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So it's been plenty of relationships, man, that, hey, a bitch done tried to sink her claws in me plenty of times. And the Lord allowed me to escape from that, where, I ended up finding out some shit before Salaki. I ended up finding out, the bitch was a demon before I got too enveloped in what we had going on with each other. And the Lord had put the spirit on me to remove myself. A lot of these women, they got a lot of skeletons in their closet. They wicked as hell and they play mind games. You never let these women know you in this truth, man. You keep your Clark Kent mode on. And you don't let them know what you got going on. Hey, even in the basics of your life, women actually are attracted to men who portray a aura of mystery. She ain't gotta know what you doing at work. She ain't gotta know how you working, or how you getting money, or what time you getting off. Like, a woman should know everything about you. That's what keeps them attracted in the first damn place. But you just gotta watch these women, man, because hey, it's women out there that literally pride themselves on passing STDs to men. It's women that pride themselves on being with a man and dealing with another man at the same time. The Israelite woman has a lot of them have wholly given themselves over to a spirit of whoredom. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no coming back for a lot of these Jake women. They smoke like a fucking mechanic and they drink like they daddy, man. And any man in their right mind, a bitch come up to you, she tattooed all on her back and on her thighs and shit. She got tramp stamps everywhere. She smoke blunts and cigarettes. She a drunk. She drink. She got a loud ass mouth. Man, you don't want to deal with that, man. Scriptures talk about not giving yourself over to a light woman. And for the most part, when you look at the stock of the Israelite woman, that's all that they have to offer right now. Hey, man, if you getting, you getting the burn, you getting the urge, Go out there, find you a heathen woman, pop her, and keep it pushing. If she's cool and y'all can be cool and you know, dwell with each other and you can deal with her a little more than, you know, hey, do that. But the thing is, we got to be focused. And a lot of us have had a woman before we came into the truth and we lost that woman. Hey, you know, it is what it is, man. The apostles have dealt with this. Other brothers have dealt with this. You know, the Lord will pull you to the side to mold you. Cause it takes time to you know, hey, the Lord need us focused, man. And a lot of the times, man, you know, these women, they don't want to let go of the world. They got sodomite friends. I've literally seen it. They got sodomite friends. They try to get you to soften your approach because we're spiritual men. They want to get you back into the world, man, as much as they possibly can. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm 29. I'll be 30 in October. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, I say this, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna try to get some more precepts. But you know, a lot of the time, man, when I see, you know, a lot of these women, they fucked up, man. Hey, even some of these heathen women. You know, if you don't smoke weed or if you not a guy that likes to go to the club, basically, if you ain't a worldly ass nigga, they kind of don't. They find you boring or unattractive. You know, because we not in that bad boy spirit, man. You know, we're righteous men trying to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in this wicked ass world. So, you know, we not in that worldly spirit. And that's a big turnoff to these women. But you know what's crazy is what turns them off now will turn them on during Jacob's trouble. Hey, they gonna get with the program, man. But right now, you know, we not the who they want to deal with. So to hell with these bitches, man. You know? I find it, you know, hey, okay, so we still going. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to delete this app and try to download another one to get it to where it's ad free. Salakia about that. You know, so I'm not gonna let that completely ruin my lesson. You know, Salakia. I'm gonna just kind of keep it on the home screen, and I'm gonna get presets from my other phone because that really, you know, that pisses me off so bad, man, when that happens. But what I was trying to get into is, you know, basically, man, um, these women, you know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna get with the program, man, when all hell breaks loose because everybody's gonna get forced back into a primitive nature. You know, and women, their primary nature is to get up under a man when they sense trouble. You know, you got these women popping off at the mouth and think they gonna Jennifer Lopez a nigga when he run up on them. They gonna use Tybo and all this other shit, man. You women, you know, you just don't understand. You understand nothing. You know, the scriptures talk about how the Lord has deprived her of wisdom. You know, you women actually think that y'all are gonna defend yourselves in that day. And those are gonna be the women that the Lord show them just how weak they fucking are, man. And I can't wait. Cause you got a lot of prideful, you got a lot of prideful women out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially amongst you tribes. You know, but let me keep reading. Cause I'm so lucky that kind of threw me off, man. Every time I'm teaching for the last few days, that same ad pops up and it you know, it throws me off. But this is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 27. Behold, this I have found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account. King Solomon had a lot of time on his hands. He had time to deal with 1,000 women. We don't have that time, but what we do have is these scriptures that were written aforetime for our learning. So King Solomon did it, so we don't have to do it, which King Solomon was Yahweh Shah. Hey, the Lord said, man, he dealt with 1,000 women and he found not one good woman. So what the hell make Jake think they gonna find a good woman? That's what we gotta ask ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We gotta apply these scriptures, man. 9 times out of 10, man, the Lord will send something my way or something will just happen. I'll make sure the woman is single. If she got a man or she, I'm not dealing with no adultery. I'm not doing none of that bullshit, man. But the Lord, it'll get to the point where Jay get that burn, and it's been a while. I go long, and I'm just, this is a personal testimony. I go long stretches without getting some box. I'm pretty sure other brothers can attest to this too. And then, the Lord will send something your way, and you be like, all right, man, And if she cool, y'all will deal with each other for a little while, Or, you might just end up popping her that one time, and y'all, and that's it. But you deal with these women accordingly, man. You can't treat a woman like your wife if she's not willing to get in order. You can't, if she's looking at you like a husband and, looking at you and referring to you and acting in an orderly manner, then you got to deal with it if she's an Israelite woman. But that's why a lot of brothers, they deal with heathen women, which that's okay. That's cool, man. But, I'm going to stick to the point. This is verse 28, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not one, Salakia, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I found not. So, hey, an upright man, King Solomon went through it, he, basically put 1,000 men to the test, and he found one upright man. But among 1,000, he didn't find no good woman, man. So, hey, that just goes to show you these women that we dealing with, man, they ain't even on the level of the women we gonna get in the kingdom. They fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, the scriptures talk about not giving thyself over to a light woman. What's an example of a light woman? A woman that does drugs, she in the club every weekend, she prides herself on dressing like a whore. That's a light woman. Think about it, man. Brother, I done had a woman come across my list. She got 5 kids and the bitch she wasn't bad looking. She was all right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking to myself, man, she got 5 kids by one man. You should be with that man. I don't want none of that smoke, man. I'm cool. A lot of the time, Jake is fucked up, man. A lot of the times, if you don't pick the right way, you're going to be dealing with another man's woman, pretty much, because she done had kids with this man. This man might still be in those kids' life. So it's just a lot of messy bullshit going on with Jake, man. I see a bitch with kids, I don't got to deal with that. I'm not trying to. And you got to think, man, what man in his right mind wants to be the second father in that woman's life? Salakia. Imagine being they got a saying in the world, being the second baby daddy is crazy. Which it is, man. These women that surpassed a man. Scriptures talk about that too. Women have come past a man, so they've went around us. Esau's made it easy for them to do that because he gives them a helping hand. And, the things that Jake needs, it's not that you can't get them, but they make it hard. You know what I'm saying? They make it hard, man. Hey, I digress. Let me see if I got anything else I wanted to bring out on this particular topic. Bear with me, Aki and Baba Kashah. Well, yeah, dealing with Ecclesiastes 7 and 26, Ecclesiastes 7 and 26, Salakia. The scriptures say here, whoso pleases Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Hey, if you please the Lord ain't gonna let a woman be your ruin. But if you a wicked ass nigga, that could happen to you. And you don't want the reason that you fell out the truth to be behind a woman. A lot of guys die over these women out here. That's why you gotta check them. You know what I'm saying? Are you dealing with somebody? Because they will tell you no, and then here you are caught up in an adulterous triangle. The guy wanting to kill you. Hey, the scriptures speak about that, man. And these women are the cause of a lot of love triangles. It be them stirring up shit. And what's crazy is after you go to jail for killing a guy and the other guy's dead, she gonna fuck with somebody else. The Israelite woman, man, is completely and utterly out of order, man. And if you wise, you will stay the hell away from her. But this just a quick one. I'm gonna end this up. I'm gonna end this lesson off on that note. It's an impromptu lesson. I didn't, really get time to gather many precepts. Maybe the spirit to get on me, and I'll do an extensive lesson on these women. That's if the spirit gets on me to do so. But hey, brother, stay strong, man. We gonna get women. And at the end of the day, the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we're the real high value man. That ain't got nothing to do with money, and it ain't got nothing to do with worldly status, man. What makes us high value is having this knowledge, because the kingdom of heaven is within us. And if we got that, you gotta hold on to that, man. A woman will make you lose sight. Now, I heard the brothers from the LA camp one time, just, this is one of their mini camps ago. And one of the brothers was like, one of the elder brothers out there, he was like, man, hey, you got to think, man, the Lord will take your woman from you just to keep you on track. Because if you getting your ride blown every day by 2-3 different good looking women, you just overly comfortable. Hey, man, you might fall out. You might forget about the work. You might start calling and missing camp and stop. You might fall off from doing your lessons. Hey, I've seen it. Women pull men out of, something that keeps them masculine. And then once you lose that masculinity, she gonna leave anyway. Hey, the Lord will have you fall out about a woman, and then that woman will leave you, and you will be looking stupid, man. So, hey, keep focused. We gonna get women. Women are a small thing. What we need to be worried about is making it the hell up out of here anyway. And one thing about not having a woman is it's peaceful. It's akin to not having a kid, because a woman ain't nothing but a grown ass kid anyway. You got to take care of her. You got to take her out to eat. You got to, let her get outside and play. And, having a woman is a responsibility that a lot of us don't need right now. Hey, so call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.